Hi lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and just a quick read on how each counterpart is feeling about the other at this time. So here we have DF. My god, what's going on with her? Tower moment. Here we have DF. Here we have DM. Good lord. All right, let's get them grounded, right? Let's get them grounded. All right, so let's see how each one is feeling about the other right now. It's going to be a very short read, less than 10 minutes. Just a quick check-in. Okay, I'm going to be using my emotional intelligence deck. Alrighty, underneath the deck we have isolated. Okay, so both are feeling abandoned by the other, both feeling left out. Maybe there's no communication, or the communication just isn't right, okay? Just isn't right. Alright, so let's have a look. Right, but both of them feeling unsupported. Jeff, how are you feeling about your counterpart? We have fearful avoidant, okay? Waiting for the other shoe to drop. All right, that's how she feels. She's on the alert, hypervigilant. Something's gonna happen to screw everything up, that kind of way, okay? So she may want to contact him, she may want to go towards him, but afraid that something bad is going to happen. So she has a lot of hot and cold energy. I'm going to clarify. Let's get 4 cards. We have emotionally unavailable. So she has emotionally shut down here. I think though to protect herself. We have euphoria. So this could be happy, or she could be using something to numb out. Could be substances, could be shopping, could be tarot readings. But you know, it's like she's kind of checked out, emotionally checked out. And then we have paranoid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting from her. She's thinking the worst. You know, is what those this oracle deck calls awfulizing. She is expecting the worst to happen, and she's kind of bracing herself for the worst to happen. Let's see DM. How is he feeling? So I'm going to clarify all these cards. But that's what I'm getting from this. Feeling burdened. So we're going to see why. Feeling intrigued. Wants to know what she's up to. Could be feeling burdened by the connection. Feeling sad. So we're going to find out why. And empathetic. He insists on falling down today. And empathetic. Okay, so I think he has, I don't know what has happened, but he has a greater appreciation for her and what she has been through, and who she is. I don't know why. We're going to find out. He's very intrigued to know more about her and what she's up to. I'm getting that I want to know what they're up to kind of feeling from both of them. All right, so let's see why DF is so fearful avoidant. What does she expect to happen? What's happening here? Yeah, she's expecting the worst. She expecting him not to invest in this connection, not to work on this connection, not to make the effort. You know why? Because he's done so in the past. He's done so in the past. He's just not committed. He's just not given her the kind of commitment that she wanted in the past. It's always been an unbalanced relationship. She's always been the overgiver, and she's afraid that the new cycle is going to be much of the same. So you know what? She's just kind of closing off her heart right now. Okay? For some of you guys, you're remembering the past. You're remembering the past, and the hurt and the pain of the past is making you close down, shut your heart off with that 10 of swords there. Okay? Because you're seeing everything clearly now. And you're determined that the past cycles will not repeat themselves. You still feel, whoever's watching, DF that's watching, you still feel like there was some sort of injustice. You still feel like you've not had that closure, you've not had that satisfaction. You still feel like you're in limbo. You've not heard the words that you want to hear. You still feel hurt. So you're bracing yourself for impact. Now remember, we manifest from our thoughts and feelings. So if we are there awfulizing and expecting the worst to happen, guess what's going to happen, guys? the worst is going to happen. Okay? The worst is going to happen. What happened in the past doesn't automatically mean that it's going to happen in the future. The future has not been written. Now, what's this euphoria? And because of these two cards, I'm thinking this euphoria, you're just numbing out. You're using things to distract yourself. Yeah. Eight of Swords in reverse. You know what? I'm just freeing myself. I'm not having anything to do with this. I'm just going to draw myself in work. Maybe I'm going to watch a tarot reading or two, but I just don't want to deal right now. Want to be alone. But Spirit is saying that this is a toxic cycle as well. You're not dealing with what is happening. You're not dealing with your feelings. You're not dealing with your wounding. You're numbing out. You're choosing some sort of addiction instead of your pain, and instead of dealing with your pain. And you're trying to drown out the voices in your head too, because it looks like there's a bit of paranoia here. You really think that it's going to be more of the same. You think that they're going to deceive you again, and you're not having it. So you're just numbing out. You're not having it. For some of you, you may be exploring other paths. You may be exploring other relationships. Okay? But you're not given to this connection because you think it's going to be more of the same with the new cycle. But you still care though. You're still holding this torch. You're still holding the torch for DM. DM is feeling burdened by this connection. But specifically, he feels burdened by your achievements. He feels burdened by your independence because he has been trying so desperately to match up, to level up. And it looks like that is yet to happen. Exactly. That's yet to happen. And until he feels like an equal, there's always going to be a delay with getting this thing off the ground. Look at here again. Delay, Six of Cups in reverse. Delay, Four of Wands in reverse. But he's intrigued though. Because you're not reaching out. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're not reaching out like before. Okay. And he's also in love. King of Cups. So he's intrigued. What are you up to? Have you left him? Six of Swords. Have you walked away? And all this energy, because he's also overthinking as well, right? This has him fired up. He thinks that he needs to take some sort of action here. But he wants to be on your level before he does. And this is what has him stuck. He is mind effing himself right now. Both of you guys are. Both of you guys are. You are awfulizing, thinking that more of the past is going to repeat itself. And he's awfulizing, thinking that he's not good enough. And until he feels good enough, and good enough for him is in the material world, until he feels good enough and until he feels he's on your level, he's just going to keep himself up. What am I saying? Keep himself fucked. He's going to keep himself stuck. So both of you guys are screwing yourselves over right now. And I say that with love. Because I'm sure this message is also for me. Right? And he's feeling sad. Why? He doesn't see how this can move forward. But this is all in his head though. He doesn't see how this can move forward. He doesn't see how this can come together. For some of you guys, there is a karmic that's still here. And it looks like your person is still processing a lot of pain from that relationship. Now, DM is also empathetic. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like he may have built something with someone else, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, and it looks like it didn't work out. So he's now realizing what it means to stand in your shoes. That's what I'm getting from that lineup. Yeah, for some of you guys, if your DM was married, it looks like this is coming to an end. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. They're finally waking up and they're seeing everything clearly and they're seeing you clearly and what you went through and the betrayal that you felt. Because remember, what goes around comes around. And it looks like it's come around to DM. So that's how each person is feeling. I want to get some advice for each person here. Advice from Spirit for each counterpart. Just 3 cards for each counterpart. We have the Fool, and it says the Journey. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse. So listen. Spirit says there's this new beginning that is waiting for you. Okay? There's this new journey that's about to begin. But you are screwing yourself over with all your walls, emotionally unavailable, all the walls that you have erected to ensure that you not get hurt again. Basically, this is a message. This is a message. There's a new cycle about to begin, a new journey for both of you guys, but you are screwing yourself over by all your negativity, awfulizing, and expecting the past to repeat itself. They're asking you to trust your intuition now. Trust your intuition. Allow the walls to come down. Allow the tower to fall. What is the advice for the DM? We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And we have, what is this? The Knight of Wands in reverse. DM has a similar message. Release the ego, because it's only his ego that's telling him that he's not good enough and that he's not ready and he doesn't have what it takes and he doesn't have the money, because we have the 8 of Pentacles here and he doesn't have the money. Spirit is saying all you need to do right now is to release the old template of being that player and being all up in your ego. That's all you need to do right now, and allow Spirit to do the rest. You don't have to amass a whole set of money. All you have to do is make the time. Make the time, put the energy and the effort, and release the ego. It's only the ego that is telling you that you need to amass this wealth in order to level up and to be worthy of DF. Let me get a last bit of advice for the counterparts. For DF. And it says regeneration in reverse. That's what I'm saying. You are on the brink of a new beginning, but you're screwing yourself over by your thoughts. Okay? There's this big transformation that's waiting to happen for your life, but you are still expecting the past to repeat itself. And this is what is holding you back. And for DM, we have orphaned. Okay, so they're telling DM here about an abandonment issue. I'm going to read these from the book. So let's see regeneration in reverse, 46 in reverse. So there's something waiting to end. 46 is 10, right? There's a new cycle that's waiting to begin, but you are holding it back because you are stuck in the past. 46. Okay. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. Okay, so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycle include disease, decay, and death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. See all that overthinking and that paranoia and expecting this person to hurt you over and over again, and I repeat the same cycle. Spirit saying, let it die. Let it die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You are about to be reborn. And for TM, it says, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by those who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you're in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get at that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. And that's what Spirit was telling DM about releasing the ego. All you have to focus on is just being your authentic self. And then you're going to call in your soul tribe with that new vibration. Okay? My loves, that was your reading. I hope that it helped you. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to do that for other readers, so, especially up and coming readers, that would be beautiful energy exchange. Take care. Bye.